Mathematics entertaining truth history.
We in the Meth Lab got your host, Big Twin. All right, today we're going to talk about how easy it is to become a part of these organizations. We're going to talk about how they just let anybody into these organizations. Now, by them letting everybody in contributes to the downfall of these organizations. For example, look at Chris Brown, right? Chris Brown, how did he become a part of this organization? How did he get into it? Now, this is one of my favorite R&B artists. I play his music all the time. But I think that's where it should end, is music-wise. He's a good singer. He's a good entertainer. He's a good dancer. But I believe that he shouldn't be a part of this organization. A lot of the youth look up to these dudes. But nowadays, a lot of these dudes is bringing their street fame to the internet, which makes me question who's above them. Who's calling the shots? Who's letting them know what to do and what not to do?
Now, all over the world, you see bits and parts being mimicked of what was started in the Bronx, New York. And if you look a little bit deeper, you'll see bits and parts of things being mimicked that was also started in Los Angeles, California. All over the world, they're following our lead. Here's famous basketball player James Harden throwing it up. Now, he made it to the NBA, so when did he have time to get into that life? This is Barcelona, Spain right here. They're following our lead there too. Pete.
I know y'all remember the movie The Warriors. Now, these dudes had to make it back from all the way to top of the Bronx, Van Cortlandt, to Coney Island in Brooklyn. Now, the old New York that I come from, let's keep it official. These dudes would have never made it back. It's just a movie. If any of y'all that's from New York, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know that mission. That's a mission from Van Cortlandt to Coney Island. You ain't making it back with every organization on you. Now, this is a group you don't just get jumped into to be a part of. To be a part of the Black Panther Party, you had to know the 10-point system. This group started free clinics that you see today. They started the free lunch programs that you see today. They don't get the credit that they deserve, in fear of every disenfranchised person jumping on the bandwagon. Now, here's the Nation of Gods and Earths. Now, this is another group that didn't just let anybody in. You had to know the lessons. And have you been a perpetrator, a fraud, and not know the lessons, they'd give you a UB. It's called a universal beatdown. Yeah, that's Carmelo Anthony with them. He knew the lessons. Most of these groups were started to form conglomerates, to protect their neighborhood and also chase away oppressors. But by just letting anybody in, what happens is the group becomes weakened. The group gets weakened by letting anybody in. Now, these guys didn't let anybody in. They stood by their word and they lived by their word. And the penalty was far greater by violating the word. A little far greater than just getting kicked out of the whip, if you know what I mean. Whatever you choose to do it with a purpose. Know what you're getting yourself into. And one thing people gotta remember is nobody's gonna respect us until we respect ourselves. You expect people to respect you, and you're not conducting yourself in a respectable manner. This is the Meth Lab. Catch me on the next one. Y'all be safe out there.
Mathematics entertaining truth